What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Flash Season 3 video. So I hope you've enjoyed the coverage I've had so far on this channel, especially the Arrow panels as well, which you can go and check out on my channel as well. So as always, a like on this video is super appreciated. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you enjoy the whole video is super appreciated as well, as we are doing very well. I'm very happy, and I'm mega appreciative to all of you out there watching and liking and sharing these videos, because it means a lot to me. I just want to take some time to thank you, of course. So the Flash Season 4 is going to be pretty awesome, I think. We're not going to get a speedster villain for the Flash Season 4. And this was pretty much confirmed at Paddy Fest earlier on in the year, so no speedster will be a villain this time, which I think is really refreshing, to be honest. Now, I was in two minds about Savitar on the show. I didn't really like the reveal that it would be Barry. I felt like Time Remnant was a bit cheap, and to be honest, it just felt a bit weak. However, Reverse Flash and Zoom I really liked, and to be honest, I like them a lot, but it is time to move on. I feel like Barry needs to move on from a speedster villain. I feel that the show needs to stop focusing on how he will improve his speed, and I would like to see him try and take on other villains where his speed may not be the be-all and end-all. He doesn't have to get faster than another speedster. He just has to use his speed in different ways to take down different villains, which is what is really cool about this Season 4 villain. Now, TV Line have had sources confirm that it is going to be the Thinker. So the Thinker will be the villain, the big bad, for Season 4 of The Flash. So if you are a regular subscriber, if you're a regular viewer, you will know all about the Thinker. So the Thinker is Clifford DeVoe, who was a lawyer or a solicitor here in the UK, and he represented all these villains. But then he slowly realised that, well, they have got everything, but they have nothing. They have all this technology, all this guile, but they don't actually have the smarts to pull off a lot of these crimes that they're actually doing. So he comes into contact with the Thinking Cap around about the Jay Garrick time of The Flash, and then he has the Thinking Cap and commits all of these crimes, and he is able to control people's minds. He's super smart. He is just a big threat, to be honest, because mind control, doesn't matter how fast you are, you can actually get controlled by the mind. Now, not sure how that's going to work, because in the new 52 Flash, it was actually revealed that the Flash's mind is faster than the normal. He thinks faster, if that makes sense. So, not too sure if they're going to play on that, if Barry is susceptible to the problems of a cerebral enemy, so to speak. But this really does actually come as no surprise, to be honest, in my opinion. There is no surprise that this villain is going to be the big bad for Season 4, because, well, we have had hints. So Abracadabra, if you remember him earlier on in this season, or Season 3 of The Flash, he actually railed off a load of villains. He said Zoom, Thorn, Savitar, and he mentioned DeVoe. So there are two versions of the Thinker, so it does give us the fact that it will be Clifford DeVoe. He says that this is one of your biggest villains, but Savitar is the strongest of the ones that you face, but he's defeated him, so I guess he can't be that strong, you know what I mean, guys? But we actually have also another hint as well, where we have, if you remember in the season finale, we have Savitar Barry Allen come in to Star Labs and actually kind of trick the team and mention that, well, this is where the cerebral inhibitor was invented, because if obviously this Time Remnant is from the future, he will have battled DeVoe, and what has happened is that they invented something called the cerebral inhibitor, which stops the effects of the Thinker's cap. Now, how they will actually adapt the Thinker will be really interesting. Will he have the thinking cap, or will he just be kind of a meta which would make sense, maybe, because we had that storm at the end of Season 3. We had that storm which could possibly give us a whole load of new metas, which would be really cool. It would be a throwback to Season 1. We had a different meta each week, and we could have, or open up, new characters from the show, or from the comics, sorry, which would be pretty cool. But Clifford DeVoe is an interesting being. He also was part of the Suicide Squad later on in his life. Then his brain was downloaded into a computer, into a android kind of thing. And, well, I'm interested to see if that is where they're actually going to go. I think it would be cool if they had, like, this android or thing created by Cord Industries, just have another kind of nod to Cord Industries and hopefully have the Blue Beetle at some point on these shows. So that'd be really, really neat. And I probably am going to predict that what he's going to do is control King Shark in Argos, because they actually work together in the Suicide Squad comics as well. So I think that'd be really cool if they worked together and we have King Shark on the loose under the control of our friend Clifford DeVoe. But that does stray into, it's kind of a similar story to Gorilla Grodd, perhaps. I think maybe are we straddling that story there? But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think this is a good idea? How do you think they will introduce him? Let me know. Please do drop a like. Please subscribe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.